Hey everyone, we're at Thermaltake's offices now in Southern California while we're still here. The UCI opening is still coming up. It may already be online at the time of this video, but today, for now, we're looking at some of the newer products here at Thermaltake. One of them is the View 27 case, and then they've also got these updated Riing RGB LED fans, which I'll talk about next. As an aside, we'll talk about this liquid briefly as well. But the case first. So this is kind of a mid-tower case. It is, I guess the main point of distinction is the left side panel. So you can see the side panel is actually bowed over the top. So there's no separate top panel. You won't be mounting radiators and things up here. And that's because instead of that normal steel top panel, Thermaltake's gone with an extended acrylic glass, basically. So it's an acrylic window. So you can see down from the top and from the side. It has a slight smoky tint to it, but nothing too extreme. The front is a bit more extreme. It's kind of a more blackened tint, and that has kind of a diffuser effect on the RGB LEDs. The case does not include any RGB LEDs. It is a $70 case, so it's more affordable. It does include a rear 120mm Riing fan, though, and that's a red LED fan. And then for the other core features, other than the window, there is I guess the thing that I found the most interesting is the two options for mounting the video card. So you'll see in our B-roll, there is a slot to mount the video card facing out. So it's facing out the window, so you get the faceplate exposed through the window. Alternatively, you can mount it in the more standard sort of horizontal mounting position. And then for shipping, I guess, if you're worried about that, there is a foam bumper that goes between the video card and the acrylic to protect things. So that's one of the main things. There is a Psu Shroud, as most mid-tower cases seem to have this year. So there's a Psu Shroud. In the front of the Psu Shroud, and this is a different part of it, you can unscrew a cover that gives access for 360mm radiator fitment. So you can put a 360 rad in there if you remove that top cover. If you don't want one, then you leave it there and it's covered up, so it's not just a hole in the shroud. Backside, pretty standard SSD mounts to the back of the motherboard tray and all that stuff. There's slots up here as well. So that's the case. That's the View 27. I don't think it's available today, but it will be shipping within the next few weeks. And then the fans, we saw these at Computex a couple months ago, but they are a little more refined in the software aspect of things. So the fans, basically you buy a pack of 3. These are $90. So that puts them pretty much on par with the other options out there, like the NZXE Air fans, which are $30 for one 120mm fan. And these are 120s as well, so about the same price. But these include a controller. A physical controller goes in the system. The controller communicates through USB to the motherboard directly, and then you can use software to talk to it. And the part that's relevant here is that the LED brightness can be controlled separately. So you can see this brightness tuning here. And if you've ever worked with LED fans, the main point that you'll notice is that reducing the speed also reduces the brightness of the LED. And this allows you to reduce one or the other. So you could increase the speed max and turn off the LED, or vice versa, and the LED brightness won't be affected by the speed. So that's the main thing with the fans that I wanted to point out. We'll have more information in the article. And then for the, the liquid throw-in, this is not completely announced right now, I don't think. It is a black, it's kind of like a Vanta black liquid. So it doesn't have that more purple base. Normally with the blacks, you get like a purple or a blue base color to it. That's kind of not really super black, but this is much blacker, I guess. So if that's what you want, it will be available. That's a C1000 black, opaque coolant. It's 1,000 milliliters of it. But as always, link in the description below for more information. I'll have some extra coverage on the fans, the software, things like that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.